You won't believe what just went down between 6ix9ine and Fat Joe, cause this might be one of the most shocking moments in rap history. Just when everyone thought 6ix9ine was done stirring drama, he came back with receipts that allegedly exposed Fat Joe's darkest, most hidden secret. And when I say dark, I mean the kind of secret that could ruin reputations, break friendships, and flip the entire hip-hop world upside down. Overnight, it all started after a heated back and forth online, what seemed like just another petty argument turned into a nuclear bomb dropped by 6ix9ine himself. Out of nowhere, the rainbow-haired rapper went live, laughing, taunting, and saying, "Y'all really think Joe's the real one? I got the proof, bro." This man been hiding something for years. Fans flooded the comments, confusion, disbelief, and then panic. Because if what 6ix9ine said was true, it could change everything we thought we knew about one of hip-hop's most respected OGs. And here's where it gets even crazier. Insiders claim Fat Joe's team is scrambling behind the scenes, trying to keep this story buried before it explodes even further. But 6ix9ine, he's doubling down, teasing that he's about to drop the full truth. This is getting ugly. The internet went crazy last night. 6ix9ine, the self-proclaimed king of New York, just did what no one thought he'd ever dare to do. He called out one of the most respected OGs in hip-hop, Fat Joe, and dropped a bomb so wild that even veteran rappers are keeping quiet. It started with a simple Instagram Live. 6ix9ine hopped on around midnight. Shirtless, chains flashing, that familiar smug grin on his face. At first, fans thought it was just another rant, another look at me moment. But then his tone changed. He leaned into the camera and said something that made the whole chat freeze. "Y'all really think Fat Joe's a legend? Bro been working with the feds behind the scenes. He not who y'all think he is. I got paperwork." Real paperwork. The comments exploded. Thousands watching. Emojis flooding. Fans didn't know what to think. Was 6ix9ine trolling again? Or was he about to drop something serious? Because if there's one thing Tekashi knows how to do, it's shake the internet. He smirked and kept going. "This ain't no cap. This man made deals behind closed doors with dudes that wanted me gone. Joe been sitting at tables with labels and law enforcement, acting like he's street. But he's been selling people out for years." And that's when people realized 6ix9ine wasn't playing this time. Screenshots started leaking within minutes. Alleged emails between Fat Joe's management and a mysterious industry consultant. A few old photos resurfaced Joe in a meeting with executives linked to Atlantic and a known government informant. The narrative was building fast. But the craziest part, 6ix9ine hinted this had been going on for years. "He's the one who tried to block my deal when I first came out. I was supposed to sign with a major label back in 2017, but they said Joe pulled the plug, said I was bad for business." What he meant was, I was about to expose his business. Fans were losing it. Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube lit up overnight. Hashtag Fat Joe exposed trended #1. Memes, reaction videos, think pieces. Everyone was talking. But then the story took a darker turn. Industry insiders started whispering that there might be some truth to what 6ix9ine said. According to one anonymous producer who'd worked with Terror Squad years ago, Joe had indeed been part of a quiet agreement with certain record execs to keep younger, controversial rappers like 6ix9ine away from label deals that threatened the old guard. Joe always played the industry game smart, the insider said. He'd talk that street talk, but behind the scenes he was corporate. He made deals with people he used to diss in public. And this is where things get messy. 6ix9ine pulled up an old interview, the one where Fat Joe warned him years ago to be careful before you end up in jail or worse. 6ix9ine replayed the clip and said, "He wasn't warning me, he was threatening me. That man was working with people trying to shut me down." Fans couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't. But 6ix9ine didn't stop. He started showing blurred screenshots of bank statements, transfers, linked to shell companies in Miami and Puerto Rico. Industry money, he called it. He said Fat Joe used those same companies to move money for execs, politicians, and even rival rappers. He's been playing both sides, 6ix9ine said, acting like he's for the culture, but he's just a middleman for people who want to own the culture. Within hours, Fat Joe's team went silent. No tweets, no statements, nothing. And that silence made it worse. Fans started speculating that Joe was lawyering up. Even a few rappers, quiet but strategic, unfollowed him. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine doubled down. He posted a story with a laughing emoji and the caption, "I told y'all. They can't hide forever. I'm the whistleblower of hip-hop." By morning, every blog had picked it up. Candidly, Cassie broke it down in her signature tone. If this is true, it could be the biggest betrayal in New York rap history. Fat Joe, the man known for loyalty and street credibility, could have been selling influence behind closed doors. Even Say Cheese TV jumped in with a thumbnail that read, 6ix9ine versus Fat Joe, the secret deal that broke the game. Fans started digging up old connections, Joe's friendship with label heads, old beefs with G-Unit, even his mysterious fallout with Remy Ma years ago. Everything suddenly looked different. A viral TikTok broke down a theory claiming Joe had been working with law enforcement to keep his empire clean while letting others take the heat. He always avoided the big scandals, the creator said. Now we know why. 6ix9ine was watching the chaos unfold and loving it. He went live again the next night saying, "They can't silence me. They tried to blackball me, they tried to erase me, and now I'm erasing them. Watch what happens next. I got the files. I got the truth." And when fans begged for proof, 6ix9ine just smirked. "Y'all ain't ready for that? Ready for that? But trust me, when I drop it, it's gonna make history." The internet went into full meltdown. People started speculating what kind of files he meant. Secret recordings, emails, video evidence. Meanwhile, someone on Twitter claiming to be an ex-member of Joe's old team posted a cryptic tweet. "Tekashi ain't lying. That man's been moving funny since 2012. Screenshots vanished hours later. Account deleted, but by then, the damage was done. Fans started calling this moment the unraveling of Fat Joe. Every podcast was talking. Every reaction channel was covering it. The story was out and it was just getting started because 6ix9ine didn't stop with just words. He claimed he had an audio clip, a private phone call between Fat Joe and a known industry executive where they allegedly discussed keeping 6ix9ine quiet. "He was scared of me," Tekashi said, grinning on live. "Scared I'd expose him. Guess what, Joe? It's too late. People couldn't tell what was real and what was fake anymore." But one thing was clear. The rap world was on fire. And the craziest part, this was only the beginning. The next morning, hip-hop woke up to chaos. Every platform, every blog, every group chat, all talking about one thing, the 6ix9ine versus Fat Joe scandal. And just when people thought it couldn't get crazier, it did. Because at exactly 10:32 a.m., an anonymous Twitter account posted a 40-second leaked audio clip. And within minutes, the internet exploded. The clip, grainy, muffled, but clear enough, allegedly captured Fat Joe talking to an industry executive about keeping certain names out the spotlight. You could hear Joe's deep Bronx accent say, "We can't let that kid back in. He's dangerous for business. If he starts talking, half these deals gonna burn." The voice on the other end laughed and replied, "Don't worry, we'll take care of him. You just keep your people quiet." Then silence. Then static. Fans lost their minds. The tweet hit 1 million views in under an hour. People couldn't believe it. Was this really Fat Joe? Was it edited? AI generated? It didn't matter. The damage was done. 6ix9ine reposted it instantly with the caption, "Told y'all. The streets ain't blind no more. Joe been working with the suits." That post alone got over 3 million likes in less than 6 hours. And the comments section, pure chaos. "This can't be real. I knew Joe was too clean for the game. This finna destroy Terror Squad's legacy." Even veteran rappers started reacting. Meek Mill dropped a cryptic tweet, "Can't trust nobody," that played both sides, then deleted it minutes later. DJ Khaled, usually positive and unbothered, posted a "Stay focused, stay true" message on his story. Fans instantly assumed it was shade toward Joe. Meanwhile, Fat Joe was silent. His social media went dead. No posts, no comments, no statements. And that silence only fueled the fire until 6 p.m. that night. Out of nowhere, Fat Joe went live on Instagram. Face tense, voice sharp, clearly fed up. He looked straight into the camera and said, "I don't know what kind of games y'all playing, but don't ever play with my name like that. I've been solid for 30 years. I never worked with no feds. I never sold out nobody. I never had to." But people weren't buying it. Because instead of calming things down, Joe's energy felt defensive. And 6ix9ine's, he was watching. Minutes into Joe's live, Tekashi joined the comments under a fake burner account. Fans spotted the username at not 6ix9ine, but maybe, and started spamming laughing emojis. Joe saw it. He paused mid-sentence, smirked, and said, "That rat's still hiding behind fake pages? I see you, boy. You know where I'm at." The internet ate it up. Clips went viral instantly. But 6ix9ine wasn't done. An hour later, he posted another video, sitting in his rainbow hoodie, that sinister grin back on his face. "Joe, Joe, Joe. You talking like you clean? But what about the deal with Carter and Steel Management? You remember 2015? Yeah, I got them receipts too. Don't make me drop them." The tone was cold, calculated. And then he dropped screenshots, bank transfers, company emails, and an alleged contract between CNS Management and a Miami LLC under the name Big Apple Holdings. The internet detectives connected the dots fast. That same LLC was tied to an offshore account allegedly used to funnel influencer payments. From record labels to independent promoters, basically a money-washing operation for pay-to-play radio deals. Fans started piecing it together like a crime documentary. YouTubers uploaded breakdowns titled 6ix9ine exposes Fat Joe's secret money network. Here's the proof. And to make it even messier, one of the company's listed agents, a name that matched one of Fat Joe's cousins. The streets went wild. People started pulling up old photos of Joe at yacht parties with label, execs, and random politicians. Some even claimed those same events were where industry favors were made, secret deals, to keep certain artists protected while others got blackballed. It was like every fan turned into an investigator overnight. Meanwhile, Fat Joe's camp released a short statement through a rep. These claims are completely false. Joe has no ties to any illegal activity. This is an online smear campaign fueled by lies and edited content. But it was too late. The internet doesn't wait for facts, it feeds off chaos. And 6ix9ine's, he doubled down at GAIN. He posted a 10-minute video titled "The Real Fat Joe, Full Truth." Claiming he'd been collecting evidence for years, he showed clips of himself with certain label insiders. Hinted that Joe had sabotaged not only his deal, but even others, including artists under Remy Ma and DJ Khaled's umbrella. You think it's a coincidence all them artists under him never really blew? He keeps them under control. That's what he does. He plays gatekeeper. The narrative caught fire. Commentators started debating, was Fat Joe the secret villain of New York rap? Even 50 Cent, who's no stranger to drama, jumped into the mix with a single meme. A photo of 6ix9ine holding a flashlight saying, "He exposing everybody." The comments went insane. 50 knew too. This whole thing's bigger than we think. Joe's finished. But behind the memes and chaos, something else was brewing. Rumors started spreading that the audio leak wasn't the only thing 6ix9ine had, allegedly. There were video clips, old studio security footage from years ago, showing Fat Joe in a private meeting with a man known to be connected with an NYPD investigation into music industry tax fraud. The alleged source, a former studio employee, And guess who 6ix9ine claims sent it to him? One of Joe's own people. His circle ain't loyal. Now the story was snowballing beyond control. News outlets like Complex and XXL picked it up, not confirming, but definitely covering it. And that was enough to give it legitimacy in fans' eyes. Fat Joe's team tried to do damage control. But every post they made got ratioed with clown emojis and hashtag 6ix9ine was right. By the end of the day, Joe's name had trended for 19 hours straight. People started unfollowing him. Brand partners quietly removed his promo tags. Even sneaker brands pulled old campaigns. The pressure was building. And in a final twist, 6ix9ine tweeted, "If you don't admit it by tomorrow, I'm dropping the video." The internet froze. No one knew what to believe, but everyone knew something was about to explode. Because when 6ix9ine says he's dropping proof, he doesn't just talk, he performs. And insiders claimed what was coming next could end a career for good. By the next morning, the internet was shaking. 6ix9ine's tweet about dropping the video had gone nuclear. Everybody was waiting. YouTubers set countdown timers. Reddit threads blew up. Even podcasts started live streaming reactions before anything even dropped. And then boom, at 5:59 p.m., the notification hit. 6ix9ine. Big Tone exposed full video, the thumbnail. 6ix9ine smirking in a neon hoodie, sitting in front of a laptop with the caption, "He sold the culture." Within minutes, 500,000 views. The video started with 6ix9ine pacing in his studio. Chains swinging, that signature chaotic energy radiating off him. Y'all wanted proof, right? Okay, let's talk about Big Tone, the same dude y'all been calling a legend. The same man who'd been talking about loyalty for 30 years. Watch this. He clicked play. The footage was grainy, taken from an old security camera. It showed Big Tone in a recording studio around 2014, sitting across from a man in a gray suit. The audio was muffled, but you could hear snippets. Partnership, influence, cleaning money. Then a second clip, clearer this time. Big Tone shaking hands with the same man in a luxury lounge, saying, "As long as I get my cut, we keep it quiet." The internet lost its mind. Within seconds, reaction videos flooded YouTube. This can't be real. Bro, Big Tone's done for. Tekashi really got him on tape. Candidly, Cassie uploaded her breakdown just 20 minutes later. If this footage is authentic, this might be the biggest exposure in hip-hop history. 6ix9ine just flipped the entire industry upside down. The chaos didn't stop there. Big Tone's old collaborators started disappearing online. No reposts, no defense, nothing. People noticed that even his labels scrubbed several posts overnight. And as fans kept digging, one detail stood out. The man in the video with Big Tone was identified as Miles Renner, a known industry fixer who'd been indicted years earlier for financial fraud tied to record label kickbacks. That's when things spiraled out of control. 6ix9ine posted a new clip of himself laughing. "Told y'all, I don't miss." He's been working with dudes who took food out of real artists' mouths. And now it's out. Fans started connecting more dots. Old lawsuits, quiet settlements, missing money from past collaborations. Within hours, hashtags like #BigToneExposed and #ToneGate dominated every platform. Podcasters went crazy. District Trending released a timeline video titled "The Rise and Fall of Big Tone, From Legend to Liability." Rap Daily called it the loudest takedown in hip-hop history. Even 50 Cent posted a meme of a house burning down with the caption, "Industry right now." Behind the scenes, though, things got darker. A leaked DM thread started circulating allegedly between Big Tone's assistant and a PR manager saying, "We can't stop it. It's too big. Just deny, deny, deny." Big Tone finally broke his silence 24 hours later. He dropped a black and white video, sitting in his Rolls Royce, face tired but angry. Y'all believe anything you see online? That footage? Fake edited AI. I've been solid my whole life. I ain't never played no dirty games with nobody. I'm a businessman, not a criminal." But his voice cracked near the end. Fans noticed. The comment section turned into a war zone. He lying. If it was fake, why he sweating like that? This ain't AI. This is panic. 6ix9ine immediately reposted the clip with the caption, "He looked guilty to me." The next few days felt like a full-blown digital civil war. Rappers started picking sides. A handful of OGs defended Big Tone, saying 6ix9ine was a troll chasing clout. But the younger generation, they were siding with Tekashi. Lil Scully, a viral new age rapper, went live saying, "Bro, if what 6ix9ine is saying is true, then half these legends been fake. I don't care who you are. Truth always come out." That quote blew up on TikTok, hitting 20 million views in a day. Fans started remixing it with dramatic music, turning the entire situation into a movement, exposing the gatekeepers. Meanwhile, more evidence surfaced. An anonymous source uploaded documents that allegedly linked Big Tone's company to payments from offshore accounts connected to Renner's fraud ring. Nothing was proven. But the internet didn't care about proof anymore. They had a story and they ran with it. Even old collaborators started speaking up in cryptic ways. Remya V, one of Big Tone's former proteges, tweeted, "He always said loyalty is everything." Guess he forgot what that word means? No names, no context. But everyone knew what she meant. Within 48 hours, Big Tone's brand endorsements started quietly backing out. A clothing line he partnered with wiped his images. A sneaker collab vanished from their site. The money was drying up fast. And 6ix9ine, he was glowing. He posted videos laughing at the chaos. "They tried to silence me. Now the truth speaking louder than ever. Big Tone was the gatekeeper, and I just kicked the gate down." He even teased a part 2, promising to reveal who else was in on it. Fans started speculating names, producers, managers, even other rappers. It became more than just beef. It turned into a movement. But not everyone was entertained. Some rappers started warning 6ix9ine to chill. DJ Drama posted, "When you play with big names, you play with big money. Hope that boy ready for what's coming." Rumors started spreading that Big Tone's lawyers were preparing a defamation lawsuit. But 6ix9ine didn't care. He posted a story with laughing emojis and said, "Sue me with what, money, bro? You need that lawyer more than me." By now, the entire hip-hop industry was fractured. Some fans were convinced Tekashi had just taken down a legend. Others said he fabricated the whole thing with AI and editing tricks. But one thing was undeniable. Big Tone's image would never be the same again. Even the news cycle outside hip-hop picked it up. CNN Entertainment ran a segment titled "Influencer Culture and the Rise of Digital Whistleblowers." Everyone was talking about how one viral video could destroy decades of reputation in seconds. Meanwhile, insiders claimed Big Tone was furious behind the scenes, making calls, threatening lawsuits, even planning a comeback interview to clear his name. But 6ix9ine had already hinted that there was more proof, and fans believed him. Because if there's one thing 6ix9ine knows how to do, it's keep the internet hooked. And in the final twist of that night, as everyone scrolled TikTok, reposting memes and theories, 6ix9ine dropped one more cryptic post. A single line. He wasn't the only one. No context. No explanation. Just chaos. The internet went silent for 10 minutes, then exploded again. Everyone wanted to know who's next. So what really happened between 6ix9ine and Big Tone? Was this the ultimate case of truth versus power? Or just another viral stunt gone too far? The world may never know, but one thing's undeniable. This story showed how quickly the internet can build legends and destroy them in the same breath. 6ix9ine's obsession with exposure may have cost him everything, while Big Tone's silence might have saved him in the end. It's a modern rap tragedy, loyalty, ego, and fame colliding in front of millions of viewers who can't look away. And here's what makes it even wilder. Industry insiders say Big Tone's next move could change the game again. Rumors are swirling that he's about to drop a Talal documentary revealing his side of the industry machine. If that's true, this story ain't over yet. But what do you think? Was 6ix9ine in telling the truth and the system shut him down? Or was Big Tone really just an innocent man caught in the crossfire of internet clout? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's hear your take. Make sure you smash that like button if you made it this far, because this story deserves its own movie. Hit subscribe for more real mixed drama, more untold industry secrets, and more truth bombs that the mainstream won't show you. Because if this saga proved anything, it's that in today's rap game, the truth doesn't need a courtroom. It just needs Wi-Fi.